On March 10, 2026, more than 100 people, including Tibetans, Christians, members of human rights organizations, and supporters, gathered in front of the Chinese embassy in Vienna, Austria, to commemorate the 67th anniversary of the Tibetan Uprising. At the event, participants held banners and chanted slogans such as "Free Tibet" and "Freedom of Religion," protesting the Chinese Communist Party's long-standing persecution of the Tibetan people and other religious groups in China. At 9 a.m. local time, Kunga, president of the Tibetan community in Vienna, delivered the first speech. He called on the international community to continue paying attention to the human rights situation in Tibet, as well as the challenges facing Tibetan culture and religious traditions. Following his remarks, Tibetans at the scene offered prayers and sang commemorative songs, while participants voiced their demands through chants. Representatives of the Tibetan community and Christian groups then spoke in succession, describing the ongoing persecution of Tibetans and religious believers in China. During the event, Zhang Jing, a Christian from the Church of Almighty God, stated that as of December 2025, over the past 3 decades, 520,000 members of the church have been arrested by Chinese authorities, and 318 have died as a result of persecution. She called on the international community to pay attention to the continuing deterioration of human rights conditions in China. After the speeches, participants set out from the Chinese embassy and marched towards St. Stephen's Square in central Vienna. Staying close together, Tibetans, Christians, and human rights supporters held flags high and chanted slogans along the route, expressing their support for human rights and freedom of religion. Upon arriving at St. Stephen's Square, Tibetans once again sang commemorative songs, and participants gathered for group photos to mark this demonstration of support and protest. In interviews at the scene, several Christians who had previously suffered persecution in China because of their faith said that participating in the event was not only an act of solidarity with the Tibetan people, but also an effort to raise awareness about other groups in China facing repression for their beliefs. They emphasized that freedom of religion is a fundamental human right that everyone deserves and must not be violated. The event then concluded.